All right, we are at Hollywood Studios, and you see the enormous amount of people behind us. We're trying to get in early, and it is a mess this morning. But we're gonna try to get in with our resort guests and get in. Here we go. Okay, they first told us to go all the way to the far right, all the way to the far left, but you know what? We're in, and now we have to do our tickets. So a little bit opposite from the other parks, but hey, we'll get this taken care of. And what's up? We are back. We are at Hollywood Studios. Now this is the first Monday after the 50th, so we are going to see how busy it really is around here. I'm kind of interested to see if most of the crowds were just for the weekend. So that's what we're going to be doing this morning. So we are in, and we are going to focus on, wait times today. We are going to focus on toddler rides, of course, because we always do. And with that being said, we are going to head to Minnie's and Mickey's Runaway Railway to be able to knock out some of those big toddler rides first. Now, Hollywood Studios is one of those parks that is a little bit difficult with toddlers. Even though they have Toy Story, there's not a ton for toddlers to be able to do in this park. Most things have a height requirement. Things like Rise of Resistance and also Smuggler's Run all have height restrictions. So there's not a ton that we can do ride-wise with Little Man here. Now, they do have some shows, of course. The sing-along is back. Also, they have a dance party they can do, but we are going to focus mainly this morning on the rides. So we are in. It says a 10-minute wait, but I don't think it's going to be even that. So getting here early definitely will knock a big one out for us. That sometimes does have a pretty big wait.
Well, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train?
Fan favorite and almost a walk-on right now. So we're gonna head back to Toy Story Land now and try to knock out a couple back there, one of which is the Toy Story Mania, because usually that gets a long line and is toddler friendly as well. So let's head back there. So we are in Toy Story Mania. However, we have been delayed, but we are moving again. And he's excited and I'm excited that we're moving again.
That was that.
I am extremely competitive, but then again, I think we're okay. All right, here we go. This should be fun. So Little Man is still trying after that we are done. He did a really great job. We actually had a lot of fun. He said that he liked it through the whole thing. So we've got another player on our hands. Now that we've got Midway Mania done, we are gonna head over to Swirling Saucers. It's a really fun ride, usually the shortest line of all the things in Toy Story Land, but it's fun for the little ones. Motion sickness, a little bit of warning there though. Now, we prioritized most of our rides so that we got the big, long wait ones out of the way. The two that we did, Minnie and Mickey and also Toy Story Mania, now we're at about 45 minutes. So minus the breakdown, we actually got through pretty quickly on Toy Story Mania. And of course, Minnie and Mickey, we basically walked on. So it is still fairly early in the morning, but we are now heading over to, as I said, Swirling Saucers. That line is... it says 5 minutes, but I think it's a little bit longer than that right now. So we're gonna park our stroller and head on in. We are about halfway through our line here at Alien Swirling Saucers, and I was taking a look at my Disney experience and realizing that we have one more attraction that we can actually do. The problem with Hollywood Studios and Toddlers is most things have a height restriction, as we were talking about earlier. So we really actually only have Lightning McQueen, which is a fan favorite, obviously, that we can do after this. So really, we're kind of down to almost a half-day park because we're still actually, it's about 10:30 right now. Now we have a little time before nap time, but overall, Hollywood Studios is definitely a difficult park for a toddler. Really, they're going to be doing a lot of rider swap, and you're going to be waiting a lot of, for basically no rides for the toddler. So as much as it's a great park, and he loves his lightning, you know, it is difficult to be able to really have a full day with your toddler here. Whoa! The nice thing is, it is a fun little kind of throw around ride. It does spin you around pretty well. He loves it, and even had some fruit snacks. And well, luckily he doesn't have any problems with motion sickness, and the fruit snacks stay down too. So we are going to head over to Lightning McQueen's, and then. Not quite sure, because, well, we've done all the rides that he can actually do. So maybe we'll take in a show, but Mom and Dad and little man are just going to come back this evening. So, well, to make it a full day park, we need to leave something for him. Yeah, that's the problem with Hollywood Studios. We decided to walk through Star Wars, but two, and I'm going to share an unpopular opinion right now. I am honestly glad that they have opened up the standby queue in Rise of the Resistance. Right now there is a 105-minute wait, so we're talking almost 2 hours. What I have heard is their capacity on this ride is about 1,500 an hour. So that means almost 3,000 people are standing in line right now. That also means that 3,000 people are not standing in other lines right now. Back with the boarding pass, all of them would be in a different line. So this actually allows people like myself with a toddler to ride more rides because the big people are on Rise of the Resistance. Now remember, there are things like the Muppets 3D, or well, almost 4D with the bubbles, that you can do with a toddler. And I am excited about this one because they have a new pre-show with the Haunted Mansion. However, we're going to wait for the wife to do that one because she likes the show and also loves Haunted Mansion too. So we're still going to work our way over to Lightning McQueen. We did decide to stop off and grab a little bit of popcorn, and we are heading to Lightning McQueen. Now, for those of you who don't know where Lightning McQueen is, it is tucked away. It's actually behind, or you have to go through the area that's got a rock and roller coaster, and it's just past that. So it's tucked away, way back there. But we're gonna go do that. It's one of his favorite. It is kind of a show. You do have an animatronic lightning, and it's about 10-ish minutes. Really kind of a cute show for kids, but I do recommend that you see Cars 3 before that you actually watch this one. So we'll head inside here. Here we go. Really great thing about the area with Lightning McQueen is that they do have Cruz Ramirez and also DJ behind you. So they are able to kind of interact with those cars. It's only about a 15-minute wait, and we have the area right over here that they fill up first so that you can go ahead and see things and then kind of run in there right before the show if there's not too busy back here.
All right, rookie racers, find your parking spot, turn off your engines, and remember to stay parked until the end of the presentation.
Put your wheels together for second time Instant Cup champion and Mayor's best friend, Lightning McQueen!
Ka-chow! Here we go, rookies. Help me with the count.
cute little show. It is a show. There is, as I said, you have just the animatronic, and most of it is screens. However, the little ones generally love the screens. There's a big clapping from little man. We usually do this every time that we're here because it is a big hit with the toddlers. But unfortunately, that pretty much ends our toddler rides here. Then again, it is about 11:15 now, so we're getting close to nap time, and we're gonna start heading outside of the park. Well, there you have it. We have successfully done all of the toddler rides, or at least ones that don't have height requirements, that we are able to do in the park. And it is before noon. So to answer people's questions, is Hollywood Studios a half-day park? Yeah, I think it is. Now there are some other things that we could do. Actually, we didn't do the Muppets. However, we are going to wait for the wife to do that one. But we could very easily go and do that one right now. Overall, it is I think a half-day park for a toddler. So with that being said, if you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up, smash that like button if that's what you're into, and of course subscribe to the channel. If you would, hit that bell notification to be notified when I release new content, and we will of course see you real soon. Bye-bye.